What's going on? It's ENTL CEO Juggman.
I'm still stuck up in the trenches. Pistol on me, I can be like it, never catch me slipping. All the time been in the trenches since a G. Super lit with your bitch on my dick. I'm bugged up, sip codeine, I'm drugged up. In the club, my gun tucked, when up top.
I'm now tuned in Crowned on SaraG TV.
That's just how the world spins. I guess I'm selfish every now and then. You sin, I sin. You bleed, I bleed. You lose, I lose. I'm human too. Yeah.
What are 3 things that are on your bucket list? Get my label officially up and running, like as far as like paperwork and stuff like that, being legit. I'm already LLC'd and stuff like that, but I'm talking about contract-wise, signing artists, stuff like that, and just learning more about the industry and the business as I go. Second thing on my bucket list, start another business journey. Like, I got other things in mind, not just rapping, you know, construction, restaurants, sport bars, strip clubs, all that. My third one is take care of my kids, you know, make sure they don't want for nothing. What's something a new listener can learn about you from listening to your latest project? My latest project, I just dropped this on every platform. Go get that. Living unapologetically, self-explanatory, living unapologetically, you know? I just came home again. I didn't do a crazy bit, but you know, I'm at a point in my life where I'm not apologizing for any decisions I make. Whatever I do, I want to do, I'm doing it freely, doing what I want to do. What's the hardest part about starting a label? The hardest part about starting a label is finding people that's loyal, hardworking, and dedicated. Because before I made my label official and LLC'd it, people believed in me with their crafts and their career before anything was even really set in stone and paper like that. So just for them to show you that kind of loyalty, it goes a long way, you know? Who is someone that you can always go to for advice? Why them? There's a couple people I go to advice for different things. It just depends on what it is, really. But for like overall stuff, my grandmother, for sure. You know, shout out to Graham, Nana. Why her? Because that's my grandmother, that's my best friend. You know? You just can't even explain it. That's somebody I confide in, I feel comfortable with. She'll never tell my secrets, stuff like that. So, shout out Nana. Do you freestyle or write your songs? I do a little bit of both. I don't know what people consider freestyling, but I go in some days, like, it depends on what kind of beat it is. If it's like a beat that I feel like I need to get more in depth on, I'll sit there and write, you know, explain more, get in more depth. But lately, like the last year and a half, 2 years, I just been going in, just punching in off the top of my head, every few bars, punching like that. Boom, I'll say some shit, it'll be hot. Like, all right, that's it. Or if it's not hot, we'll delete it, start it over. I just mumble a lot over the beat, find the vibe I want to do, like the melody, and I keep it going from there. They all be bangers. Who is one artist that you look up to and why? Meek Mills, just because I can relate to him. I've been through a lot of stuff that he's been through. Like, you know, I can relate to his story. His story and mine is kind of similar. Dealing with corruption in the government, stuff like that. Crooked cops, crooked politicians, judges, all that stuff. Like being wrongfully accused of crimes that you didn't commit, stuff like that. You know, all kind of crazy shit. But I like what he's doing, you know what I'm saying? He's giving back, he's teaching, you know what I'm saying? He's not just for himself, he's learning and he's giving back knowledge, so fuck with me. Which tattoo means the most to you? Why? I got 2 tattoos that really mean a lot to me, really. I got my grandmother's name on my arm. Like I said, my grandmother's my dog, you know what I'm saying? So shout out Nana. And then the ENTL CEO piece, you know? My grandmother's name. I got 3 actually. My grandmother's name is one for autism for my godson, like the puzzle pieces. That stands for autism, obviously. That's one of my favorites. But my grandmother's name means a lot to me because that's my grandmother, you know? I already explained why. Why her? Because that's my grandmother, that's my best friend. You know? You just can't even explain it. That's just somebody I confide in, I feel comfortable with. She'll never tell my secrets, stuff like that. So, but the autism piece, that's my godson, you know, he means a lot to me too, so I got that to symbolize for autism. I'm a big supporter on autism awareness. And my ENTL piece, CEO piece, you know, this is my label. I started it. Me and my boy started it. Me and two of my boys. One of my boys is my little cousin. Shout out Chiefs, but my little cousin Damari. Yeah. That's why. Would you rather have loyalty or love? I'd rather have loyalty over love. I could not love somebody and still be loyal to them, you know what I'm saying? Like, loyalty just goes far. If you're not loyal, and like that's just a good characteristic you can have. Like, people feel like they can trust you and shit like that. When you're loyal, it could take you more than being in love. Like, cause you can love somebody and still do snake shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I could love you and still rob you. I could love you and still clap you for, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. So I'd rather have loyalty over love. How can a woman successfully shoot their shot at you? Taken, by the way. I'm not bougie or nothing. I'm not like, I don't discriminate or nothing like that. I like what I like. If your vibe is there, it's there. You DM me, you can see me in the street, say hi, you know what I'm saying? Something like that, or whatever. However you feel, you can shoot your shot, go ahead. I ain't never seen nothing extraordinary yet, but just a quick little DM, Netflix chill, text, you know, stuff like that. Does money define the value of a man? Nah, hell no. The way I think of stuff, like, I'm gonna treat the janitor with the same respect I'm gonna treat the CEO with, like, you know what I'm saying? Because you never even know. Just because he's a janitor, you don't know who he knows or what he could do for you. Like, maybe he's just a janitor in his free time, but he's a billionaire that knows a million things that could teach me something that I know about or something. So I don't think the money defines the value of a man. It helps with status and stuff like that and everyday life stuff like that, but I know a lot of people without money, like, that they solid people, like, you know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people with money that are fucking bozos. So, nah, money don't define the value of a man. You can expect a lot from me going on. As long as I'm out here free, you know, not 6 feet under, you know what I'm saying? I'm always gonna be working. I'm a hard worker. My label, they work hard. Some of my peers, my partners, they work hard. So, you know, we put out a lot of content, videos, music, trailers, TikToks, whatever you want, name it, snaps, Instagram. We always active. We're never inactive. Like, there's always something going on, even if it's a show, a video shoot, or us just getting up, kicking in studio sessions, stuff like that. Interviews, I'm always doing something. So stay tuned to my social media. You can follow me on Instagram at ENTL_Juggy. Snap, Shizzy M0B, Facebook, Campaign Juggman. If you watch my social media, you'll just see a lot of stuff. Like, if it's not out yet, it'll be coming up and stuff like that. I got a lot of visuals coming. I just dropped a project, my boy's birthday, free my bro X, locked up in state prison doing 17 years. I dropped a project on his birthday, December 20th. Living Unapologetically, every platform. My boy ENTL Big General, he just dropped project, his birthday, January 10th or 11th, I want to say. His project, Born a King, it's every platform. Chiefs got stuff dropping. Kushmula, Big Op, you know, that's one of the streets' favorite, he got stuff dropping. Shout out to my managers. Shout out to SaraG. Shout out to IMJ, the DJ, you know. Shout out to everybody rocking with us. Like I said, you know what I'm saying, ENTL CEO, Juggy, checking out. Go like, comment, subscribe to this video on the SaraG, you know. We here. Gang shit.